our website for all of the services and open online portals that we provide. But certainly we can reach out and have that dialogue, and we would love to do so.
I love it. Last question from me. Actually, two last questions. One is, you talked about the Cornerstone OnDemand Foundation webpage. Is there somewhere that people can go to learn more about Disaster Ready, presumably disasterready.org? And anywhere you'd point us to get more information about your organization and the work you do?
Absolutely, yes. So for Disaster Ready, you said it, Chris. It's disasterready.org.
Did my homework.
You did. You did good. You did good. And the Cornerstone Foundation. So
Great.
that is all online, and then Cornerstone On Demand, to be able, if you're interested in the company, to be able to check out the company. So
you bet. Last question. What inspired you, Tina, to do the work that you do? I mentioned, and in your bio, I think you came from the private sector into this, but you're a learning person. You're a humanitarian aid person. Was there something that motivated you to get involved in this kind of work?
I love that question. Yes. So early in my career, I learned I had a passion for walking alongside people and organizations going through change. So my time at Accenture as a human performance and change management consultant, I had lots of opportunity to help prepare organizations and individuals for new ways of working, new ways of communicating, and at the end of the day, just effectively navigating change. So coupled with the fact that I've always had a desire to help people in need, when I had an opportunity to combine those two passions by working in an international humanitarian aid organization, it was a big leap. Some people thought, "Are you crazy? What are you doing?" But I took that leap and I have not turned back. It's been 12 years, and I cannot tell you, Chris, I've learned so much from the incredible people that work in humanitarian and nonprofit organizations that I'll never be able to convey it all, but I am so grateful to be a part of what they do and a part of that ecosystem.
Well, Tina, thanks for the work you do and the work that Cornerstone does. Really, really interesting putting your technology to work for good. It's a great example, and the scale and speed with which you can respond is unique to the technology that you have. So I love the work you're doing. We'll send people to check out your website and hopefully volunteer their help in some kind of way, or at least know about what you're doing. And I appreciate you sharing your observations with us today.
Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate it.
Thanks for listening in to this episode of Learning is the New Working. As always, it's customary at the end of podcasts to ask you to consider going to your podcast platform of choice, be it iTunes or Spotify or Spreaker or Google Play. We don't discriminate. We're everywhere. But go to your platform of choice and give us a rating and give us some feedback. It helps other people find us, and it helps broaden the conversation. If you have ideas about other guests or topics we could cover on the podcast, we're very open to hearing from you. You can go to www.learningfuturesgroup.com, sign up for our newsletter, or leave us a message and give us some feedback. Thanks again for listening to this podcast.